Lana Scott, welcome to Lighthouse. This is a reading for the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Welcome to the tribe if you've never been here before. I do a variety of things here on my channel. I sometimes do candle meditations. I do tarot readings. I occasionally get visits and information from passed on loved ones. And I just go with the flow. And whenever I do my readings, I meditate on them to get extra insight, and I'm just going to jump right in here. If you've never been here before, welcome to the tribe. So this reading today for the water signs, I used the Healing Waters Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. I absolutely love this deck. It has given me a lot of insight into how things are shifting, changing, and transforming during this planet of a time of Pluto in Aquarius. And I have been just getting loads of downloads, and as I'm shifting and changing, the channel's going to shift and change. If you like what you see, come back and see it again. Just take what resonates on this reading. If it doesn't resonate for you now, it might resonate at another time. But what I'm picking up on this morning is somebody that has high priestess energy, someone that is has mystic abilities, and shifting, changing, and it feels like somebody that's really going to be some kind of profound elder or teacher or leader of some kind of group, or some kind of leader in the future is what I'm picking up on. Age to me doesn't matter. Some people are old souls, some people are younger souls. So it just depends on where you're at in your many lifetimes, if you believe in reincarnation. And at the same time, you could be a newer soul that's going through some very deep and profound energies at this time, because our world is at a place where it has not been in over 200 years. So that being said, I'm just going to jump right in. So the first call on the split, I got in call, healer, seer, high priestess, soul purpose. So this is talking to me about a person that is going to be that is going through something profound now, or has been going through many shifts that are going to add up to something really profound. Okay, so this definitely is not going to be everybody, because all of us are on a different path, or on our own path, and it feels like though somebody, you could be somebody that's already had all your gifts and known it, or you could be getting a little bit of it at one time. You get a little bit here, a little bit there, and it's starting to add up a lot to you. So this to me, though, from what the way the cards have gone this morning and what they're telling me, this is somebody that in the future is going to be some kind of, I just feel it's going to be some kind of high priestess that's going to be some kind of a leader in the future. Okay, so the first thing, we've got making waves. Momentum is building. It's your time, achievement. So again, this feels like somebody that has gone through something really profound, or is going through something profound. And even if you're just putting the pieces together of the puzzle, one piece at a time, it feels like it's very tumultuous. How do you say the word tumultuous? Tumultuous, I can't say it right. I have a speech impediment, guys, so you just have to deal with it. In other words, you're getting a lot of insight, you're having a lot of intuition, and a lot of inner guidance from your higher mind, your soul, your intuition, feminine mysteries, it also feels like this is somebody that's gone through some portals or some kind of major downloads. Maybe you're having a lot of messages from passed on loved ones and your angels, or maybe you are one of those people that your ancestors have been waiting for you to come, and they are guiding you in a very strong way. Okay, and I always see these little colors here. I don't know if you can see them on the camera. All these little colors right here, to me, are the rainbow colors, going from the microchism to the macrochism, and having a lot of things being shown to you that you're either already understanding what they're telling you, or you're starting to put the pieces together, or gathering the pieces for your journey to become the person that you're meant to be in the future, that will be a leader in some sort of way to help people, or even lead your own group. Okay, so take that however it is happening in your life at this time. With deep sea diving, we've got way of the mystic, learn through experiences and depths. So again, this is somebody that is going through a lot of inner reflection, inner intuition, and I took it upon myself to look up what they say a mystic actually is. A mystic is someone that has acute receptibility, sympathy. They're very courageous. They have ability to stretch beyond the small and protective ego of yourself. So again, take that how it resonates. And someone that's got healer, seer, high priestess energies, and mystic energy. This is someone that's going to have a lot of high intuition and be have quite a few capabilities and gifts that it's going to be up to you to use your discernment of how you're going to use those gifts going into the future, okay? Because with my readings, I always focus on going into the future because, a lot of times readings are just confirmation, but they do give me little insights here and there about the future and what it's going to be for humanity, because that's what my focus is, and I've been getting a lot of them. So, again, if you're someone that's going through a bunch of seeing a bunch of different things on a spiritual level. Maybe you're having very vivid dreams. Maybe you are noticing a lot of psychic things happening, like you have a dream and you get some kind of little psychic intuitive hit, and then a few days later, a week later, boom, it happens, or you understand what's happening, okay? They've also been telling me about some people are also having a lot of more of instant manifestations, mini ones, not like huge ones where, you go, oh, I need a brand new house, and, a brand new house appears. Not like that. I'm just saying that getting a lot of insight and knowing some things that are going to happen before they happen, they're telling me. So, again, take that how it resonates. And then the next card we have is Bounteous, generously given, relationships coming together. And at the top of this, there is a symbol here that looks like a spider. So I looked up spider to give you an actual definition of what it means in tarot, and what it also means, even though these are oracle cards, and what it also means in mythology. Spiders have to do with creativity, interconnectedness, and that's that higher mind, your soul, your oversoul. Different people call it different things. Your higher power, being connected with your conscious mind and starting to work together in your everyday to-day life. Resilient, profound spiritual energy. Unique insights and lessons along your path. So this is feeling to me like someone that's just getting a lot of these, maybe even you're doing astral traveling at night where you're meeting with your ancestors, your passed on spirits, passed on loved ones, maybe even talking to your personal angel, or in some sort of way getting messages during your sleep. During astro traveling, I actually have a daughter-in-law that it always freaks her out. She at least a couple of times a year, has something really profound. She'll go, I got to tell you about what happened last night. And she has very profound astral travels. She's gone to other places. She's seen even different places, and she's just seen had some really profound psychic dreams and higher energetic beings that talk to her in her sleep, and she'll have bits and pieces of, not a full memory, but she'll have bits and pieces of the next day and go, what were they saying to me? What were they showing me? And then she has to sit and figure it out, okay? And she's seen some really profound stuff over the years. So I'm just saying, you might be going through this something like this too, okay? So then we have King Tide with plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. And this is making me feel like being very receptive to how you're being guided, listening to your intuition. Maybe even you do have a spiritual practice that you do on a regular basis, that as you do this spiritual practice, you have a lot of profound insights. Maybe you write down a lot of what you feel, see, hear. Okay. I'm also hearing somebody that maybe sees angels. And guys, when you see angels, for me personally, I don't actually see angels physically. I see them in my third eye. Okay. I pick up a lot of information through my third eye, and sometimes I have to unpack it. So if you're having some things come in and you don't understand everything that's going on, take some time to meditate on it. Write in your journal. Talk it over with somebody else that's on the same path or similar path as you, or has the same religious or spiritual beliefs, because sometimes you'll find that other people other family friends don't always tell us what they're going through, but if you know someone that's of the same mindset that you are or similar, you can sometimes have a conversation and suddenly realize that other people that you know are going through the same thing, okay, of getting insight and having intuitive hits and having that high priestess energy come through, okay? So then we've got Ride the Waves, and this is life lessons and growth, and you'll get through this. So if you feel like you're getting some messages that you don't understand, sometimes it takes time, like I said, to unpack it all. So take the time to figure out, and if something's really like bugging you, that it seems like you can't quite get the answer to it, write it down on a piece of paper, put a date on it, set it aside, and later if you have one of those deja vus, a lot of times deja vus are psychic dreams that you've had that come through, or something will happen and you go, did I dream this? This feels like a deja vu. Did I dream this? Did I get some kind of a message from my ancestors, my angels? Whatever the case may be. And I've found sometimes that if I write down things that kind of like bother me, I'm not sure what they are, and I just write down a couple of words, sometime soon, for me it's usually a couple of weeks, I can go back and look and go, oh, okay, well now this makes more sense, okay? So whatever it is, you've got a lot going on and a lot coming through, but, and you're trying to learn how to navigate. So, because everyone seems to be going through like this metamorphosis, going through jumping timelines, going through portals. It just seems like there's a lot going on the spiritual field, but on the other side of the veil. I know there's been times where I've been just in meditation, thought about somebody or one of my angels or ancestors and did a meditation on it, and then got some kind of a message while I was doing the meditation that explained something to me or helped me to figure out what I was feeling, thinking, going through. And it really brings in a lot of answers, you know, because at this time, we've got metamorphosis after this, and it feels like that embrace transformation. Things are now different. Going through portals, figuring things out. Okay, you're coming into being. I do know that there's a lot of healers coming to be at this time. A lot of people that are having profound, deep insights in different things. A lot of psychic dreams. I know when we have God, my ears going off, guys. Ear ringing is when your angels or ancestors or your higher self is talking to you. It just depends on how you see it, what you feel like the message is. And a lot of us going through this metamorphosis right now, we've got a lot of spiritual help that maybe even if you get an ear ring and you don't understand what it is, at some point you'll understand it in your own way. Everyone's different and gets messages a different way. For me, I get a lot of heartfelt type things or little pictures in my head, or they'll actually say a word or two to me, or I'll get an ear ringing and then an intuitive hit of some sort, and then later on the day, I'll say something or think something and go, oh, that's not my thought. Okay, wait, I had an ear ringing earlier. What did I just hear? And then I'll talk it out, and then a lot of times that when I talk it out or when I do my thinking, figure out what it is, that ear ringing will make total sense with whatever was going on at that moment. Okay, guys? So take that how it resonates. I think we're all going through a type of metamorphosis, but this person right here, they're going through a major one right now, and they're meant to be some kind of a leader in the future. Okay? We've got new beginnings, the rainbow, new beginnings, a new way forward, sweet relief. And it just feels like this is a lot of that rainbow energy going from the microcosm to the macrocosm, and maybe you are now even, how can I explain it? You know how sometimes you see one way forward and then something happens and you get your focus gets taken away from it, and then all of a sudden, that problem or that situation goes away, and you come back around to the issue again or something that you're looking at, and all of a sudden because of something that just happened, you learned something, and now you get some new ideas on the way forward. Well, that's what's going on with this metamorphosis and this rainbow. Okay. Um, things happening around you, other people, maybe new people coming into your life, or even moving to a new area, or being in a new area, or doing something you haven't done. New ideas, new things are going to come to you that are going to give you more insight into what's going on. There's lots of, I'm being reminded of Anzu. Anzu is a rune that means signs, synchronicities, your angels talking to you, your intuition, your higher self. Guys, we have so much spiritual help out there. It's really unreal. It's just a matter of sitting still long enough to in tune to it. Okay. So in whatever way that's coming forth for you, it's bringing you some kind of idea to create something that's gonna, for this person, whoever it is I'm giving this message to, you might not even see how your angels or ancestors are calling you to do something new that's on your particular path, that's going to give you the most growth, the most insight, and the most intuitive hits as you go forth into the future. Okay? And some of it may be karma. We have the wishing well here with unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. So you may have some karma clearing. You may have some past life things, wounds that have been healed. You might be going through some own healing yourself that's going to clear up something from a past life that's going to suddenly jump you forth a couple of timelines, they're saying. Because this is feeling like a timeline today, and this feels like one of those shifts between the realms, and then it feels like all this light coming down, okay, clearing out the old karma, and then going through a new shift, a new way of doing things, a new way of getting your intuition being brighter. I'm feeling like this is sort of the crown chakra right here, more lighting up of your crown chakra, getting in more messages, more intuitive hits. Okay. And a lot of it, I still feel like a lot of whoever this is, a lot of it still, I feel like is coming on the sleep level. Body care, take a breath, the wellspring. But this picture, even though I know it says that, it always makes me feel like this is somebody who's sleeping and getting loads of downloads while they sleep. Okay. So with that clearing out of the karma and what your angels and ancestors are talking to you to be the healer, seer, high priestess you're going to be in the future, you're getting a lot of downloads in your sleep. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see it here, but there's a nose and there's a mouth and a chin. And while she's sleeping, and it also feels like this is a portal or even an astral travel. Take it how it resonates for you. It could be all three. There's like an opening here. To me, this is almost like jumping timelines this time, or sudden expansion from getting downloads from your angels, ancestors, maybe some kind of knowledge from a past life that one of your angels brings to you and reminds you of. Okay, I'm hearing. So however you get in all this intuition, while you sleep, you're doing a lot of transformation. So they're saying make sure you get plenty of rest, because there's going to be a lot opening up, and then jumping some timelines, somehow getting some kind of sudden insights that is suddenly going to expand you on your path of growth and learning, and with your healer, seer, high priestess energies, or even your energies of a mystic. Okay. So then we have let it rain. So allowing what is inevitability, trust. So they're saying to just trust that no matter what they show you, going from the microcosm to the macrocosm, all's going to become known to you in time as you go about your path. Okay. They're saying take time to absorb all the messages and let it come to you in its own time. They're showing me these lightning strikes right here, and lightning strikes sometimes to me feel like sudden, maybe an angel comes and gives you a message during your sleep, or one of your passed on loved ones, okay? Or maybe you're on this one path, and then you get these insights during your sleep, and you say, okay, I don't know what this means, but I'm going to trust it right now. And then you all of a sudden start over, or you get all this going from the microcosm to the macrocosm again, all the messages come in, and it suddenly makes sense to you, and now all of a sudden you have a lot more flow in your life. You start seeing the path to go, okay? Because I feel like this right here is like a water drop, and again, that feels like maybe even one thing in particular that an angel or ancestor brings you, but it's saying have trust that as they bring you the messages, you're going to know what it is, you're going to know what to do with it, okay? Then we've got follow the stream, dedication, trust, future rivers and streams. And this feels like that even as you go into the future, going through life, that you're going to have a lot of twists and turns, learning experiences, and a lot of major growth coming from that. This feels like, again, a lot of joining up of the higher self with the conscious mind, and this feels to me today like a stairway elevating to your higher mind. Maybe even some of your angels and ancestors again coming in and bringing you messages that you weren't anticipating. So this right here could be talking also about feeling not quite what you don't see coming, to me, in a way that as you go forth, you're going to get a lot of more enlightenment and spirituality or spiritual messages that are going to give you, again, major growth. Again, this feels too like a portal of going through some kind of portal with a lot of enlightenment attached to it. Okay? With the Water Oracle, we've got psychic abilities, acting on visions, and it's destined. So this could be someone that's already a healer, seer, high priestess, mystic, that suddenly starts getting even more visions of the future. Your psychic abilities just suddenly lighting up. And they're telling you that it is destined and that they want you to act on this. So and it's also this also feels a little bit of an energy of someone that goes on a retreat or takes some time out, maybe even seeks out somebody to help you understand some of the visions that you're having if you can't make sense of some of them yourself. Okay, but they're saying that you are being guided, and they are going to be again, I feel like this is jumping timelines in the oversoul or the higher mind and the conscious mind coming down into her crown chakra and her third eye. And then when she gets these visions, it feels like she's giving thanks here with this bowl of water that she's got, but it just feels like all this energy around her is just starting to explode. So you might start getting some more profound visions that you were not anticipating, this for whoever this is, okay? So take that how that resonates for you. If it doesn't resonate now, it might resonate at a later date. But this is definitely somebody that, and for some of you, this is going to be just confirmation, okay? So again, take it how it resonates for you. They're pointing out her crown chakra right here. I didn't see this before. And they're saying something about starseed energy here. Also, some of you may have other people in your family, they're saying, that also had seer and healer abilities. So if you have some people in your background, they're saying you might want to go look and have your family tree done. And I got quite a few messages about family trees about 6 months ago. So again, this is feeling like somebody that has some other family members, and that if you go look in your family tree, you're going to find some other people that went through similar things. A couple of 2 or 3. They're telling me 2 to 3 generations back. That's going to help give you some understanding. This might even be somebody that finds some cousins or some 3rd or 4th removed cousins that also have abilities. Maybe someone you're not even familiar with. Okay, guys, take that how that resonates. That's right there was a personal message for someone. Okay, into the unknown, underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. They're saying if you have any fears about this, your third eye is opening up wide. And they're saying, don't let any of this that's coming to you scare you or make you fear to, if you come from depending on what kind of background you come from, if you come from a background that has very firm foundations in different structured religious beliefs, some of you may have a fear or feel like you don't know what to go with this because you've been around people all your life that are very rigid in their and that's no offense to no one, this is what they're telling me, strict in their foundations for their religious beliefs. You may have a hard time letting go of some of the old fears. Okay, so you might want to write that down and burn it and let it go. Okay, or something like that. Okay, or even write it on a piece of paper and dig a little hole and bury it in the ground so the ground can take it and absorb that energy. Okay, some of you may have some fears to do with that because you were raised in a certain way, but none of it's resonating anymore, and so you've got these healer and seer and high priestess and psychic energy gifts that is something totally different than what you were taught as a child, they're saying. So that may be something you need to write down and let go of. So they're saying if you have any fear about it, one one religion doesn't fit all, they're saying. So even if you grew up in something structured and have some fears about it, they're saying to release that fear, because there's no fear here. They're saying this is something that's totally you. I'm hearing black sheep of the family. So if somebody has never been felt uncomfortable with whatever they grew up with, and now you've been striking out, or you've been secretly going and learning other things or looking up some other stuff because you want to expand your horizons, they're saying that your personal angel is guiding you, and they're the ones that are giving you that little don't be scared, and they're the ones that are kind of tapping you on the shoulder, telling you that's that intuitive hit you're getting about looking something up. It may accompany an earring, they're saying. Take it however it resonates, guys. So then with plunge, don't hold back. They're saying it's time, go for it, dive in. So some of you may find when you start looking up stuff or looking to see why you're feeling the way you're feeling, but you feel like you know that it's your path. They're saying that when you go and do some research, you're going to actually dive in more as far as the research that you do, the way you let it start leading you down the path. Wait a minute, guys, my ear's ringing. Not sure. Okay. Anyway, they're saying go for it, dive in. They're going to guide you. So what I'm also seeing here is somebody in deep meditation taking some kind of a guided meditation journey and going through different then there are some channels out there, guys, on YouTube that do guided meditations. So some of you might want to do a guided meditation to help open up your third eye and help you make some more sense on some of the visions that you're getting, they're saying. Okay, they're making me feel like somebody on a guided meditation is going to have their third eye open up. I actually did a guided meditation one time, guys, that helped my third eye to open up completely. So a guided meditation for some of you is going to be ideal for helping to give you expansion on your third eye, they're saying. Yeah. They're making me feel like this is your third eye. Or even, actually, there's a little eye on here. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. See, there looks like an eye there. For your third eye to open up, they're saying do some guided meditations. And it's going to help open up your intuitive psychic ability even more. Actually, they're showing me a couple of eyes on here. They're saying there's eyes here and here. They're saying something about somebody's third eye. They're saying dive in so that you can experience the third eye opening up even more. That's for somebody, I don't know who. They're making me feel like a lot of the internal mental fogginess that you've been feeling, some of you, is going to clear up when you do these guided meditations and get a clearer picture in your thought process. That will help you to give you something to focus on, to help get rid of any kind of mental fogginess. Or if you're having trouble getting actual pictures in your you know how when you think about a place you've been to, you actually see it in your mind's eye, right? They're saying for some of you that are trying to do manifest certain things, that if you do the guided meditations and picture and, pick one that you like, do it at least, how long enough for you to start getting it'll help get rid of some of the mental fogginess, they're saying, for being able to open up your third eye more and see where the things that they want to show you, rather symbols, signs, a literal sign, or a figurative sign, like a star, a square, a circle, I'm saying, or even a certain place or a thing. Yes, they're saying that will help you open up if some of you are having trouble with that. They're saying mental mind movies. Somebody look that up. That's something else for some of you too. Okay. All right. So now, guys, that this plunge in is again getting rid of those fears. They're saying you've got the gifts. Okay. And they're saying if you take that plunge, you're going to, whatever, if anyone feels stagnant, that's going to help open that up. Guys, I'm going to pull a couple of runes on this and see, what do they not see coming? Or is there any other message you want to give them? What do they not see coming? Or some kind of mental... No, they don't want me to ask that. Hang on. Okay, so how do you... Clarity? Okay, some kind of clarity. Movement, joy, relief from distress. So, movement, joy, relief from distress. Something about an M. I saw something earlier too that was saying something about an M in my mind's eye when I was pulling the cards. Something about an M, but the M it actually stands for movement. Travel. One joy is joy, happiness coming to you, a new relationship, relief from distress. Opening, defense, kicking the past to the curb, microchism to macrochism. Success, strength. Hang on, guys. Let me meditate on this for a minute and see what else they're telling me. Soilu, wholeness, strength. So I'm hearing Sunny. Somebody's name is Sunny. Going into the future, microchism, macrochism, coming to yourself in some way. Success, strength, healing. Something about sunny, and there's something about clouds. I'm not sure what that means. That might mean something for somebody else. Whoever this reading is for, though, they are saying that you're going to have movement and success. And Keena's is also talking about spiritual illumination. Okay. You may have to, some of you, if you've had that strict foundation of religious beliefs in your family, you may have to defend yourself at some point. Okay. Let me pull a couple of major arcana too, and give see if we can't get any more guidance on this. Guys, just remember that we're all on our own path, okay? And this reading is not going to resonate for everybody, or even just some part of it may resonate for you. But it does feel like this might be confirmation for one or two people, okay? But it's not for everyone. Temperance, let everything flow. What do we got on the bottom? Justice, your angel coming, giving you messages, going from one life to another, moving away. So some of you might actually find yourselves moving away from people, places, and things that you feel like might be stunting your intuitive growth. Again, take that how to resonate. And then we got the High Priestess card herself. So, and this right here is a High Priestess. So, guys, that's 2 High Priestess cards in this reading for whoever this is resonating for. Okay? So, with High Priestess, you've got intuition, mystery, spiritual insight, hidden talents. So, this again is talking about those talents coming to life, or those hidden abilities coming to life, that are maybe even more visions that that you're, gonna. It's not going to probably fit into your old belief system, so you might even have some issues with your old belief systems, they're saying, okay? This is also about your subconscious mind. So this is also telling me that, look to find that balance, okay? And we've got a B on here and a J. I don't know, but so you're going to have a lot of birth, and for a lot of balance and justice to happen here, it feels like you're going to have to make sense out of whatever it is that your subconscious mind is telling you, okay, which may not go along with your old belief systems. So if you have any doubt, or if you feel like something's holding you back, and you think it might be a past belief, it's something that you have to figure out how to come to terms with, okay? All of us are on our own path, and I, for one, am not ever going to criticize or tell somebody, oh, well, if it's not, you have to take your time. You have to do what feels right to you, okay? But I still feel like whoever this is for, you already know what's going on, and for those of you that this message is completely resonating for, this is just confirmation for you, all right? So that's what I have for you, my water signs. Guys, be a light in the darkness, okay? Until next time, Lighthouse,